Therefore, adjournment can be from item number 1 to 5.
May I please your lordships?
Yes.
Your lordships, I would beg to mention item number 3 and 4 on behalf of the respondent, Mr. J. Roy, as he's been feeling unwell since last 2 days, your lordship. May kindly adjourn the matter for the day, your lordships.
And a request is made for adjournment of the matters on behalf of Mr. Senior Counsel, Mr. J. Roy, who is reportedly unwell, list up for 4 weeks.
Much obliged. Your lordship.
Item number 6 to 14.
May I please, well, making a mention in respect of item 12 on behalf of the proportion department. So in fact, your lordship has granted the liberty to hold the election. Now, once the election is held, the writ appeal would be rendered virtually infructuous, my lord. So lordship will kindly grant me time up to Friday, where whether the election notification has been issued, fixing the election date, my lord.
Let it be called out. Let the matter be called out.
Ma'am.
Wait for why.
May I please your lordship? So I beg to mention item number 9, lordship.
Why?
Conducting counsel, Mr. P. Mounto suddenly fell as sick, lordship. So can it be taken on day after tomorrow, lordship? I am for the petitioner.
It is stated that Counsel Mr. Mahanta is not well, and thus a request is made to grant short accommodation list on Monday, 19th.
Obliged.
And in 5 matters, your lordship, you should notice that it is wrongly tagged with provincialization matter.
Which one, sir?
I've got a list, my lord. I think some typing error is there.
Which one?
This,
Acha, okay. There's a
Not here,
typographical
we'll
error.
have to mention it.
Okay.
Your
So
lordship
get them
should-
listed.
We'll have to get it. But
Mangali ji, Aji
Honorable
Mangali.
Justice, Borua may not take up the matter. Cannot
So
take-
get them listed at 2. You have bench with madam for pronouncement. So get them listed at 2
Yeah.
in
Your
that
lordship,
bench.
We should notice only, but it is not tagged with the provincialization.
The correction has to be done by the same bench.
Mine,
That bench is being constituted at 2.
mine.
So we'll take them up then.
Okay.
Item 15 to 19.
Please, your lordship. My lord, I wish to mention item number 17 and 18, my lord.
Why, sir?
Here, my lord, engaged senior counsel, Mr. K. Sudhiri, sir, is out of station, my lord. Madam, we taken up.
We've got only 4 hearing matters, sir.
My lord,
You don't make circulate a adjournment slip. Now you're getting 2 out of 4 adjourned. What are we supposed to do?
my
And
lord,
it cannot be a ground that senior advocate is not here. That can't be a ground for adjournment.
my lord,
The client has to make separate arrangements then.
my lord, he is leading the case, my lord, that is why, my lord.
Maybe
Next,
a
can we-
designated senior
My lord,
is
my lord.
never tied up with the matter.
My lord, my lord,
Okay. He's supposed to be having an independent brief every day.
my lord.
This is not good. Let's see what the matter is. Let the matters be called out. Then we'll see. You be here when the matters are called out.
My lord. Apology.
Daily list for orders, item 1.
May I please, lordship?
Yes.
This is the post-retirement benefit matters.
This is not complete. Doesn't matter. There's hardly anything like it. It's your merits. Puche. Ask.
It's a post-retirement benefit matter, my lord. We have been directed to take steps, my lord. We have taken a step on 2/5/2020. Lordship, service report is awaited, my lord.
What was the argument before single bench?
My
Whether
lord,
there was
we have-
any argument regarding
my lord,
pensionary
My
benefits?
lord, we have twofold prayer. First, about the release of the outstanding dues of the, my lord, pension benefits, and second, current, my lord, pension benefit. Both has not been attended, my lord. Both has not been attended in right direction, my lord. Page 27.
What was the argument? See,
We have twofold argument, my lord.
gentlemen,
thing is
read
that-
what was the argument made, what prayer was denied.
My lord, kindly see, my lord, my prayer is in page 22.
Sir, if that prayer was not considered, then file a review that there was a pertinent
My lord,
prayer made.
quite right, my lord. We have twofold prayer, and one is about release of current pension benefit that has not been answered. And second part, my lord, we want that the
Mr.
outstanding.
Chamaria, what we are saying is that if this prayer was not considered
My lord,
and it was omitted from consideration,
Well-
then you have to file a review.
no doubt, my lord. But out of two prayer, one prayer. is-
Just let us see. What is wrong in the order? Tell us.
Exactly, my lord.
Let us, what is
Let's-
wrong? Read
page
the order.
Page 22, my lord, for a moment.
Yes.
My prayer. First prayer is,
Gentlemen, we are asking you what is wrong in the order.
my lord, kindly see.
Why the order should be
My lord,
interfered?
the order was passed that the amount has to be released in fraction manner, my lord.
Hmm.
And suppose if 1 lakh rupees I would receive in each year, my lord, and 8 or 9 lakhs rupees, if I would like to receive, I have to wait 9 years, my lord. And there is only certain that the amount would be released even in a phase-wise manner, my lord.
Hmm.
That is page 28, my lord. Fine. My lord, the pension was very much clear that whatever the dues amount are there, that has to be released, my lord. It's a, my lord, the post-retirement benefit.
Chalo, whether service का वापस opportunity दे दीजिए. Give them opportunity for service. What about service?
My lord, service, we have taken step on 2/5/2023.
Hmm.
Thus the service, lord, service report is awaited, my lord.
But Mr. Samaria, you have not filed your affidavit.
My lord, earlier what happened, we have taken direction, we have taken step, but wrongly, my lord, the person has serviced the notice, therefore we couldn't, therefore another direction was given to take a fresh step. That we have taken, my lord, 2/5.
But you have not filed the
My lord,
affidavit.
once we receive that, my lord, the notice, we will immediately file affidavit.
He's requesting for awaiting service, awaiting notices. He's requesting that the notices may be awaited for a while.
You will be taking steps again?
But
Filing
we
the
have only taken, my lord. Second step we have taken. We
No,
are
no,
awaiting the-
we are asking about the dusty service.
Yes, my lord, we have taken dusty service steps.
Yes, yes, only step.
The
Yeah,
concerned
yes,
person today move that office and
Then
take
the-
service
Office report देखिए.
and come back, my lord.
So now he's asking that await return. They have not received, been received back. But sir, still the notices have not been returned back. So he says that await them for a while.
Heard Mr. S. Samaria, the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the appellant. The learned counsel for the appellant submits that he requires some more time for
Well-
filing the affidavit of service pursuant to the dusty. Grant, how much time?
My lord, 2 weeks time.
2 weeks' time is granted in the request.
Deeply.
Advocating for the government, but we don't have any such role.
It's municipal body which is responsible.
Item number 2.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, we have taken steps, my lord, recently, my lord. That's why the service is not complete yet, my lord.
May we ask you how you are aggrieved of the impugn order?
My lord, the order which we have challenged, my lord, is the matter relates to provincialization, my lord.
Yes, and you said that you are a landholder. So the school, the services could not have been provincialized.
My
How
lord.
does provincialization have anything to do with the
Yes,
land
my lord.
dispute?
Yes, my lord, under the 2017 Act, my lord.
Yes, so you
We-
establish your right, then challenge the provincialization
My
thereafter.
lord, our land has been used. We have agitated.
That
before
is,
the-
that is a matter pending before the civil court.
My lord, that is correct. my
Till
lord.
that list is decided,
My
how
lord.
can you say that the services should not be provincialized?
No, my lord, there was
Supposing
a-
you lose,
Yes, yes.
just hold on, sir.
My lord, my lord.
Supposing you lose, who will compensate those teachers?
My lord,
Do you
the-
give an affidavit that if we lose, we will compensate out of our own pockets?
But my lord, our property has been taken away, my lord.
So the remedy is different. You can't challenge provincialization. You may perhaps challenge or seek a stay on that taking over of your land. That's a different thing.
My lord.
That will be for the civil court to see. How provincialization can be challenged in this?
Because my lord, provincialization is a, my lord, related
Oh.
with the land, my lord.
So we are asking you
My lord.
the consequence of your losing the suit. Who will compensate these teachers?
My lord.
This is not the remedy, sir.
Government. because
Why?
it is the
Why
po-
should it?
Because.
It is because of your prayer that the provincialization is being stalled. That is what the prayer is. Don't make the provincialization.
My lord,
Because our land has been encroached upon by the school or wrongly being claimed as a land of the school.
my lord.
Okay. How does that affect the right of
My
the
lord,
teachers who are going to be provincialized?
My lord, with my limited understanding, may I submit, my lord?
Yes.
My lord, there is a scrutiny committee is made, my lord. District level scrutiny committee is there, then the state level scrutiny committee is there, especially for the purpose of examining the particulars of an institution, my lord, whether the land or other
So,
requirement is in.
Has that
accordance-
committee made the scrutiny or not?
My lord, that committee has met the scrutiny and our land has been, my lord, shown to be the land of the institution, my lord.
Institution. So
Wrongly, my lord.
wrongly, that is now a disputed question of fact.
Now, yes, my lord, that when we agitated before the.
Civil
respondent-
court, all right, so you win, then maybe we'll cancel the provincialization. But for that time, how can we deprive the teachers?
No, my lord, we are not against depriving the teachers, my lord.
Then-
The government can take or the school authority may make an alternate arrangement, my lord,
What for?
for retaining the provincialization.
What for alternative? As on date, your rights are not established, that your land has been taken over by the school.
No, my lord, our agitation before.
So
the-
we direct you to file an affidavit that you will compensate the teachers.
My lord, that will be, my lord.
Take your instructions. No, we don't at all agree to what this
My lord,
litigation is
my
about.
lord, may kindly appreciate, my lord. We are the poor land. This is the only land by. which we are
Gentlemen, your
surviving.
rights have to be established in a different proceeding.
My lord,
It can't be done in this proceeding. At least the prayer that provincialization should not be done is misconceived on the face of the record.
lord, with the precious observation of my lordships, my lord. that the-
Yes.
Lord, if my lordship,
You take a liberty, if you win in the civil suit, approach the authorities
my lord.
that the provincialization should be undone. Because-
My lord, my prayer is very limited, my lord. There is
Yes.
an appeal is pending before the, my lord, commissioner and secretary, my lord. That the,
Appeal pertaining to what?
pertaining to this, my lord, the agitation which we have raised, my lord.
Well, what is the order under appeal? Let us see.
My lord, no, appellate authority has not disposed of my appeal, my lord.
What is the order which is challenged before appellate authority?
The order of province, my lord, may please to find.
Order
the-
of provincialization. You have
Yes,
no
sir.
locus, sir. You have no locus at all. You will have to establish, you yourself say
My-
that you have filed a civil suit so as to establish your right on the land in question, right?
My lord,
So even as on date, your right is not declared by a court of law, and you say that the consequence should be given to you. Try to think of it in that
my
manner.
lord, I'll take instruction, my lord. I may,
All right,
my, lord,
Friday.
my lord.
Taken any steps.
Oblige.
Item number 5,
In this case, my lord, we have filed our affidavit in reply, my lord, whereas that is not on record, my lord. Two affidavit in oppositions were filed. We have already filed a reply on 9th, my lord, 5 my lord. My lord,
You filed a response to the affidavit.
yes, my lord. It's filed on
It's
9th.
not on record.
Not on record, my lord. It's filed on 9th, my lord, last Friday, my lord. So, my lord, let this come for admission, my lord, meanwhile, let that, thank you.
The IA is about what?
So, IA is for stay, my lord.
Okay. Writ appeal, admission में लगा दे. Let the writ appeal be listed. PIL be listed for admission after a week.
My lord. Deplorable, your lordship.
The prayer made in the IA shall be considered at that stage.
My lord.
item number 6,
My lord, in the delay condemnation, my lordship was pleased to issue notice, my lord. Service report is awaited, my lord.
Respondents number 5 and 6.
My lord.
7 and 8.
7 and 8, my lord.
Wait करेंगे. Ask him. Ask him. Ask him. Ask him. Ask him. Brother. Let the original file be here.
Mr. Bhuya, how are you aggrieved by the order?
My lord, the order which actually, my lord. And this more fine. Lord, the order which we have challenged is a provincialization order, my lord. In this petition, my lord, we were the respondent, my lord, in the original writ petition.
Understood
My
there.
lord, may kindly turn to page 233, my lord. The order impugned, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, in the order of my lord in the event is disposed of, directing the petitioner to submit a statutory appeal before the secretary to the government of Assam in the department of so and so, as provided under section 14 of the said act as amended forthwith, along with a certified copy of this order. My lord, we have preferred an appeal. Now, my lord, the order by which, but the order.
Were you to file the appeal or the petitioner
No,
was?
petitioner, my lord. Petitioner has filed the appeal.
Yes.
Now, my lord, the order of provincialization, which I am the beneficiary, my lord, had not been interfered with by the learned single judge, my lord. Now, my lord, as a result, my salary appeal is now been, my lord, is on a hold.
So isn't it a separate cause of action which should be initiated either in the writ proceedings or under section 19 of the 2017 Act?
No, my lord, because this order has not said anything, my lord, if I file a writ petition, my lord, then in another, if my lordship may be pleased to clarify, my lord, that the order of my provincialization had not been interfered with or set aside by the learned single judge, my lord, then my purpose for.
But Mr. Bhuya, there is nothing mentioned in the order.
Order
That
speaks
is
for itself.
No, yes.
Why do we
my lord,
need to clarify?
my lord, because when we approach the authorities, my lord, authorities has said that already as there is an order of the learned single judge, my
Which
lord.
is that order of the authorities, please?
My lord, authority, my lord, has not passed any order in
You
written.
file a representation saying that my provincialization has to be given effect to,
My
because
lord,
there is no interference by the
my lord,
single bench.
my lord.
Let the authorities pass an order that will give rise to a separate cause of action.
Then my lord may please to dispose of by my lord, not in that line. Huh?
We'll have to write that the bundle instead of they are disposing of the member.
I have to main writ petition of Purana.
Heard Mr. A.R. Bhuya, the learned counsel, appearing on behalf of the appellant. Although today the matter was fixed for taking up the application for condonation of delay, but taking into account the issue involved in the appeal, wherein there is no directions, wherein there is no interference made by the learned single judge as regards the order of provincialization, the non-receipt of the salary of the petitioner, of the appellant, in the opinion of this court, would constitute a separate cause of action for which the petitioner can very well approach the authorities concerned. Taking into account the above, we do not find any ground for interfering with the order impugned in the instant appeal, for which the writ appeal stands closed. Pending applications, if any, stands disposed.
Attendance.
My lord, we may approach the authority that observation.
We made it clear.
My lord,
I think that would be enough for you.
my lord. Oblige me.
Item number 7.
May I please, my lords?
My lord. My lord,
May I please?
our affidavit is ready, my lord. I am appealing for the opposite party, government, my lord. I need, my lord, some accommodation. If your lordship give me 2-3 days, let it be taken on Friday, my lord.
You won't be.
Simply because he was in charge. He's given the right that will not to be considered. Mr. Counsel, let's condone the delay and hear the appeal on merits.
May I please, my lords? I'm ready with the appeal, my lords.
My lord,
You're ready with the appeal on merits.
Please, my lords, I'm ready, my lords.
first your lordship may condone the delay, my lord. I have received the instruction, my lord. Then I said, I received the instruction, your lordship. And I think it is also ready, my lord.
We'll list from 15.
Mr. NNB Chaudhary, we will condone the delay here
Yes, man.
and we'll fix the appeal on some other day, next on 15th.
Yes, man.
May I kindly request one thing, my lords? My
Yes.
lords, 15th, after 15th, any day, if as per your lord's convenience, my lords, after 15, please.
16th. All
And
right.
in the meantime, your lordships, may I kindly request for one small favor, your lordship? In the meantime, High Court's order may kindly be stayed, your lordship. that
Absolutely
is-
no, sir. You argue on
lordship.
merits right now. We'll decide
I-
your appeal right now in here. Don't worry.
Your
Argue
lordship,
then all right on argue on merits.
Only
Your
thing
lordship.
my objection may be recorded, my lord.
We'll do that. Don't worry. Argue on merits.
your lordship,
What is the substantial legal right of your client being infringed? Let us
your
see.
lordship,
Please,
your
madam,
lordship,
my objection may be recorded.
We'll record it, Mr. Chaudhary.
Yes,
Wait. Just yes.
may I kindly,
Yes,
my
please.
lords? My lords, the
Read the
present,
second para of the impugn order.
my lords, I have that, my lords.
Read the second page.
Second page, your lordship,
Yes.
it says the sole ground on which the transfer of petitioner by impugned order dated 23 September 22 has been challenged is that
Second
petitioner.
page of the impugn order
Second
Second
page.
subpara. First subpara.
Subpara.
Read.
Your Lordship, yes, that I was only an in charge ADC Kamle, which post
Petitioner
was-
is an APCS selection grade
Absolutely.
officer,
Your
not
Lordship,
entitled to be posted as ADC, not
Your
in
Lordship,
dispute.
no, Your Lordship, that is the crux of the matter. Actually, I'll just come to that also. Your Lordship, may kindly see the transfer order of, it is at page number, Your Lordship, 30, 37, Your Lordships.
Page 73.
37.
Page 37, Your Lordships.
Yes. same.
This is the transfer order which was under challenge, Your Lordships.
Yes.
Now, Your Lordships, I am the only one who has been demoted. I was not even in charge.
Demoted
was-
means what, sir? What was your rank in the hierarchy, please? Tell us.
Your Lordship, I was, according to the previous transfer order, if my lords may kindly have page number 35, the previous
Yes.
one,
Hmm.
I was posted as EAC SEPA, and
Yes.
new posting which I got was ADC Raga. Your Lordship, nowhere in this transfer order it is written-
Gentlemen, is this a promotion as per you?
No, Your Lordship, I am not claiming it as a promotion.
Then
Lordship, I am just saying because EAC, ADC are different hierarchies and they have
Yes.
different pay bands, Your Lordships.
hmm,
Your Lordships, this is as per their own schedule, which was filed in the affidavit in opposition.
yes.
I'll just, if my lords may kindly permit, I'll just have that also. Your Lordship, it is given at page number, Your Lordship, just a second. Page number 55, Your Lordships.
What is the qualification required for holding the post of ADC, please? Then perhaps if we find that you are appointed without holding the requisite qualification, we may advise the state to make withdrawals then.
Your Lordship, no, that is not what I am coming to, Your Lordship. I'm just requesting.
We are asking you, sir, a simple question.
Please.
What is the qualification required for holding the post of ADC?
ADC, Your Lordship, for ADC, SDO rank has to be seen, and being on SDO rank, 5 years service in SDO
Okay.
may have to be served by the petitioner.
Yes.
That is one thing, Your Lordship. This is as per their schedule. Your
Yes.
Lordship, I have been in service since last 18 years.
Yes.
And
What
since
about,
then,
Mr. Sharma,
please.
what about the observation made in this order that the petitioner is not entitled to be posted as ADC is not in dispute? So that observation, as long as it stands, you'll have to
Please.
file a review then that this is a disputed fact.
Your
This
Lordship,
observation comes against you.
no, Your Lordship, that is actually, with much respect, Your Lordship, that is not what was intended. I am not holding this post as in charge. First, Your Lordship. Secondly, I was posted in Raga as ADC, not Kamle, Your Lordship. That is
Yes.
another issue. And Your Lordship, if that is to be assumed to be true, hypothetically, for the sake of argument, then Your Lordship, there is one another gentleman in this transfer order of September who has been given the same post.
Or negative equity.
I'm really sorry for that, Your Lordship. I do not want to press that.
Just hold on. He said this in charge was not there in the. That's what is happening. In charge. Let them answer them. All right, Mr. Sharma, will condone the delay and ask them to file an affidavit then in the writ appeal.
In the meantime, Your Lordship, I would again.
We will not stay anything, sorry.
In the meantime, my lord, he was released, my lord.
He has been relieved.
My lord, that I'll seek instructions, Your Lordship. After
And he has
15th any
also
date, Your
lodged
Lordship.
in his new post.
All right, delay condone kar dijiye.
Heard Mr. P. Sharma, the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the applicant. Mr. NNB Chaudhary, the learned additional advocate general for the state of Arunachal Pradesh. This is an application for condoning the delay of 31 days in preparing the accompanying writ appeal. In paragraph number 3 of the said application, the various reasons have been mentioned. We have perused the same and we are of the opinion that the same constitutes a sufficient cause within the meaning of Section 5 of the Limitation Act 1963. Accordingly, we condone the delay of 31 days. The registry shall list the writ appeal.
Register and list. Register and list.
Hello, my objection may be recorded. I was.
All right, it's okay. It's presumed that your objection has been overruled. On Monday, 19?
19 would be fine, Your Lordship.
19.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Can it be?
Ms.
28, my
Chaudhary,
lord?
will you file your affidavit in the meantime?
Can it be 28, my lord?
20th.
My lord?
0.
20th is fine with me, Your Lordship.
My lord.
Okay.
It may be, my lord.
So grateful.
Item number 8.
It's a below. I think one matter has been tagged.
Yeah,
With
we have,
writ appeal fee 154.
we have issued notice also.
Yes, an interim order notice also has been issued in that case.
Interim order has been given.
Notice, only notice.
Notice.
Notice. What was the?
Beyond this date.
136.
We have, there's another matter which has been remanded, which has been this court by the Honorable Supreme Court for the name of Sikkim, Manipal. We have tagged those matters.
My lord may take the matter with two writ appeal. One is 154/21 and one is 136.
We'll have, has this been happened? That has not been admitted. On your issue notice, the respondents are duly represented. Copies of the writ appeal will be provided to the counsel representing the respondents. Connect and list with students.
Item number 10.
It is your office.
There is pending for admission to 2019. We'll admit it at the hearing at least also. Please, oh, that's right. All right, then. Okay. The queries, we may discuss it.
May it please your lordships. Lordships, we are agreed by the impugned order, my lord, dated 27/10, sorry, my lord. Dated 23/7/2019, my lord. My lord, in the writ petition, the writ petitioners were aggrieved by the promotion of the private respondents to the post of work charge Khalasi. If my lord may come to, my lord, page 51 of the memo of appeal, my lord.
Fifty-one.
51.
That seems to be part of your petition. That is your writ petition.
Yes, my lord. We were the respondents there, my lord.
Hmm.
This is the writ petition, my lord.
Yeah.
My lord, may I read from the first line of page 51, my lord?
Yes.
The DPC has conducted trade tests in gross violation of notification number so-and-so and regulatory scheme number so-and-so, dated so-and-so. Another 5 casual workers have been arbitrarily promoted to the post of work charge Khalasi without trade test in violation of the aforesaid notification and regulatory scheme. As such, the impugned DPC, trade test, and promotion orders of the respondents are liable to be set aside and quashed. Now, once again, my lord may come to page 54.
Did you file a reply in the petition?
Yes, my lord. The affidavit in opposition, my lord. But except respondent number 5 therein, that's the appellant number 1. We have filed in respect of respondent number 6, 7, and respondent 8 and 9, my lord.
And was there any advertisement pursuant to by which you were
No,
appointed?
my lord. My lord, this is for the post of work charge. My lord. We were not promoted at all. My lord, there was we had applied. A test was conducted, my lord. by the chief engineer, superintendent engineer, and an executive.
But how did you apply without an advertisement? How did
There
you
was
know?
no advertisement, that is sure, my lord. There was no advertisement at all. But for the post of work charge, my lord, these are not civil posts. As, my lord, as and when works are there, my lord, these are like casual laborers, my lord, they apply and they are allotted works. But it was not a civil post. That is what I am on, my lord. If it's a regular civil post, my lord, an advertisement is required.
What is the status? Are you continuing as work
Yes.
charge?
Yes, ma'am.
The order is state, there is a stay in your
Yes.
favor.
Yes.
Who represents the red petitioner? No one.
My lord, they have not started.
They-
My lord, the service was complete. My lord, service was effected through the state. My lord.
Heard Mr. P. denied the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner. Appellant, Mr. B.D. Goswami, the learned additional advocate general, state of Arunachal Pradesh, represents the state. The respondent numbers
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. What about the others? Any notice of an issue till now?
My lord, my lord, it was.
My lord, we were directed, the state was directed to cause, my lord, service of notice. That was done and affidavit is filed.
Okay.
Service.
The appeal is admitted. List the matter for hearing immediately after the summer vacations. In due course.
My question is, sir. Because these were those notices of the pre-admission, which you admitted and pushed back. No one appears for the experience.
Mr. Didi Goswami, the learned additional advocate general, represents the respondent numbers 1 to 4. Appeal is admitted. Issue fresh notice upon the respondent numbers 5 to 30 by way of registered post as well as usual. List the matter immediately after completion of the service. There's an IA or interim order is there in this matter? There's an IA?
My lord, in the IA was for restoration, my lord.
Okay.
The interim order was passed in the appeal only.
My lord.
The interim order
Dated
dated 2/9/2019. I'll continue.
Deeply.
This one is the appeal.
Item number 11.
Many times easily comes about for admission. The owner must put in a clearance, this is compared to inquiry report.
Here there is no affidavit filed.
Not quite that stage. That's what I've noted.
May it please your lordship. So appearing for the respondent number 4 and 5, it is the Assam Seat Corporation. Now, on the last occasion, I had indicated that there has been an inquiry that is been conducted against the entire allegations that has taken place. Now, the inquiry report has been submitted on 6th of June before the Department of Agriculture at the secretariat level. That copy of that inquiry is not with us as on date, lordship.
Okay.
So if it may be placed by the Agricultural Department, a high-level inquiry has taken place and the report is
Lordship, I have no knowledge about submission of the.
on 6th of June, the inquiry was completed. Inquiry report was submitted before the Secretary Agriculture Department.
All right. To find
Lordship,
out,
may allow me sometime. I will.
Mr. A. Sharma and counsel representing the response numbers 4 and 5 submits that inquiry has been completed and the report has been submitted to the Secretary Agriculture Department. Mr. B. Chaudhary shall take instructions and place on record copy of the aforesaid inquiry report within next 4 weeks. List after 4 weeks.
Oblige, your lordship.
Oblige.
Item number 12.
Wait, we will.
My lord, before my learned friend starts, in fact, my lord, there was an order of this honorable court allowing, my lord, the department to proceed with the election.
Elections, yes.
And my lord, the process has been initiated by correcting the voter list,
Mhm.
short of, my lord, issuance of the election notification. I'm told, my lord, within this week, the election notification would be issued fixing the date, my lord.
Okay.
So therefore, lordship will kindly grant me 1 week's time, my lord, to apprise your lordship's, my lord.
What do you say?
Lordship, only one issue, this, the present BOD, Board of Director members, they will be allowed to participate in the ensuing election, your lordship. They should, no, but should act because they have done their part to convene the election, but because of an intervention of this court, the election could not be held. So the members who were earlier in the BOD, they may be allowed to participate in the election.
What do you say?
My lord, in fact,
Is there any prayer to that effect here now?
no prayer.
There's no prayer. You file an application, then we'll pass the order.
Lordship, because this has already been held during, in one of the order of this honorable court. Your
So if it is already held, then no need to reiterate it.
For clarification, your lordship.
Which
because-
order you are referring to?
Lordship, I had passed that order, there were. The moment.
This earlier writ appeal.
In both the ATPs, there was a common order, your lordship. Passed on 4/4/2022.
And this order is already there.
Observation to court.
Lordship, got it, your lordship.
Yes.
There are,
Talukar, what do you say?
My lord, in fact, I have to go through it.
No, it was at his instance that was.
Counsel. Yes, my lord, in fact, there was an order of this honorable court in respect of another writ appeal, wherein it was held, my lord, that if the failure to hold the election or the AGM cannot be attributed to them, then the disqualification will not apply.
Will not apply.
Yes, there is a
Only
judgment
that
to that
clarification.
effect.
That's what he is referring to.
My lord.
Yes.
It is stated that the process of election in terms of the earlier directions has already been commenced. First off, the said process shall be taken to its logical conclusion at the earliest in view of the observations made by order dated 4/4/22 passed in writ appeal number 115/2022, the members of the board of directors earlier board of directors shall be permitted to participate in the elections.
Another issue, your lordship. This board, when the election was initially started, your lordship, nomination papers were also filed. At that time, they also deposited. No, I am not into that. They also deposited.
We are not going into that, sir.
Lordship, they also
Then
deposited.
all right, this,
is
we
not
don't
the
make
subject
this
matter, madam,
clarification.
of this.
You file an application, we'll deal with it.
Lordship, only one thing, they also deposited.
No, we
rupees
are
they also
now,
deposit-
we are not even passing that order, sir.
No, I am just bringing the fact, your lordship.
Absolutely no, sir.
That-
That for that you file a formal
No,
application.
I have
We'll
not,
deal with it.
I will not
Delete
speak for
that
any further
order.
relief, your lordship.
Right.
The fact that rupees 5,000 was deposited.
Delete that order.
Which is non-refundable. Now, if they want to file again, your lordship, whether they will have to give again another rupees.
That's
5,000.
their headache. File the application properly then. We are even recalling that part of order. The order is already there. Why do we need to write few more lines in this order?
Only, your lordship, the nomination fees that they have earlier deposited, your lordship.
You let the election process shall be completed as per law expeditiously. That's all.
Oblige, lordship. I'm declared.
Item number 13.
List up to 4 weeks. Yes. Anganwadi worker.
That's it. Respondent number 6 has filed the affidavit in opposition on Friday, lordship. That may not be on the record, lordship.
I see.
Is the affidavit here?
I see.
It's not there in the file, we suppose.
I
No.
did at the time.
Right, affidavit in opposition on behalf of the respondent number 6 has reportedly been filed on
9/6.
9/6. Let the same be brought on record. List after summer vacation,
Before, my
lord, before vacation, the
not before vacation, sir.
date may be
fixed, madam.
That's it. The record may kindly be called for. Lordship.
Record. Madam Bora, keep the original record.
Lordship. Now, your office,
Scanning is going on, Lordship. It will take some time.
What is going on?
E-office.
E-office. Okay, good. That's good. Okay.
Obliged.
MS,
be kindly.
yes, we fix a date. 20th July. MS Bora shall keep the original record available in the meantime. On the next date.
Obliged.
Item number 14.
Respondent is a lawyer. Isn't this man is fighting for his rightful news? So. Yes.
Your Lordship, this appeal is filed against order dated 39/2022. Your Lordship, here the admitted fact is that on 18/10/2021, the respondent number one had downloaded mobile app. And due to downloading of the mobile app, an amount of rupees 94,204
Yes.
was fraudulently transferred in the account of the respondent number 4.
Yes. So if that fact is admitted, that is lack of service on part of the bank.
No, there is no lack of.
You yourself say fraudulently transferred.
No, what we are saying that
Yes.
fraudulently transferred means due to downloading of mobile app, the amount was transferred.
Okay.
And there was negligence on the part of the respondent.
When was the information given to the customer care?
On the
Immediately.
Immediately and after that.
See,
bank
the
has
credit card transfers, they don't get approved immediately. There's a time limit where after the credit card transfers, operations are completed. So if the client has informed the bank immediately, it's the bank's duty to ensure that the transaction is not passed on.
My lord. After successful completion of OTP, the amount was transferred. OTP is in the record and the amount was transferred through two modes. One is UPI and second was payment gateway.
Okay.
For UPI, bank has got no control. And for payment gateway, the bank has sent OTP. The bank has cautioned not share it to the third party. And only after OTP, the amount was transferred. It is on the record, Your Lordship.
Read page 76, RBI guidelines.
Mr. Parvez, kindly tell us one thing. When did the money go away from you? When did you release that amount? You don't release the amount immediately.
Immediately after OTP. OTP was issued to them. When he put the OTP, the amount was transferred.
But here, there is normally when it happens, if it is an interbank transfer, just for example, by net banking or any other mode, if I transfer it, it is automatically or immediately it is not transferred to the merchant bankers. It takes some time, and for which the state bank normally issues a particular SMS that did you do it by yourself?
Not a merchant bank actually. If the number 4 is hacked into the account, we created a fraudulent payment. It's no merchant bank at all. That is the problem. Yes.
My lord, I will come to page 104 of my appeal.
104.
104.
Yes.
It is OTP law. And this is the type copy in the next page, the OTP law. Originated SBI Capital delivered at 14:48 minutes and transaction was carried on 14:48. Immediately. It is in the record.
And what happened to the next message? After this, you normally issue another message.
No. This is the final.
After the OTP, you don't. Mr. Bhumik?
I haven't received any message, Lord.
Now thereafter, after the OTP,
Yes.
isn't there a message by which your account is debited?
Yes, that message comes.
Yes. Had it come?
No, I haven't received any message.
Oh, my lord, this is their case
The
that
bank on their own volition, they blocked my card and informed me that your account has been hacked. So I immediately called them up and said that last 3 transactions I have not done. You please cancel it. And thereafter, on 1810, this took place. On 1810 itself, I lodged an FIR with the police. Also complained, 3 numbers of complaint with the state CID. And on 1810, bank was closed. On 1910, I lodged a written complaint saying that this has happened. So please cancel these transactions. They did nothing, your lord.
What has happened in your criminal case? Whether the respondent number 4 has been traced out?
Nothing, lord. The police has done nothing. There's a finding of the single judge to that effect.
respondent number 4 is traced out.
Trickster,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
know that is happening rampantly.
And what my letter,
Nothing is going to happen. This guy is there.
Everyone.
What they have their latest equipment.
ECP appear visually. Too much time.
Yeah.
Finding to stop. Finding to
Clear on Nigerian too. They are kind of. That person may be a fraud. The person himself may be. So that is nothing is going to happen. We want to give it the release. We can do it by dismissing. Let him argue then. Let him argue and let us conclude the arguments.
Yes, Mr. Horowitz.
and what my learned friend is stating is beyond record also. Page number 70, FIR filed by him before the police. Mary.
Yes.
With due regards, I beg to state that I have been defrauded by a person using phone number so and so, portraying themselves to be customer care executive of Louis Philippe in the process of giving me a refund for a blazer which I wish to return pursuant to an online purchase. The first transaction was with one Mukesh Kumar for rupees 64,017 through Google Pay.
Credit cards. This is between Louis Philippe and the person created a script of payment gateway of Louis Philippe. Then defaults them, he pays through UPI. But he is not paid. It has been debited. He has given the OTP that. Louis Philippe is not present that problem. You will respond it. Who is there for Louis Philippe? Is there anyone appearing for Louis Philippe?
Louis Philippe was a party in the writ
Yes,
petition.
yes.
In appeal, have you made him a party?
Yes.
Yes, sir. All were made party, notices were sent to them and
Whether
they are not
against Louis Philippe or not.
Service as regards the respondent number 3, that is Louis Philippe, is complete.
Rather, the incident appears to be pure and simple of cybercrime, whereby the fraudster had hacked the database of respondent number 3. He got the information. I've seen that. So the problem here is that if the database of Louis Philippe has been hacked, and through that he gets access to his company, the responsibility will be. They have not responded. Direction is against. How can be against it? Direction has to be against it, for which he is not filed an appeal. That is an admitted case of responsibility. Right database is managed. In that event, what is the liability of the bank? They have to admit. There's no way out of this. Mr. Bomik, the finding of the single judge is that the database of the respondent number 3 was hacked.
Yeah.
And the customer details were stolen.
Yeah.
In that event, how the bank is responsible?
Bank is responsible because they failed to act on my complaint.
For UPI transaction, they are not responsible at all.
Lordship will kindly
It is
see,
an instant transfer.
Lordship will kindly see,
Yes.
on 18/10/21, the fraud took place.
Yes.
That day itself, I lost their complaint. They did not do anything. They very well knew that the money has gone to the account of the respondent number 4. And the beneficiary bank, that is Federal Bank, they have stated that there was no chargeback request. Lordship will kindly see page 106. Second paragraph, Lordship.
Yes.
We have, last line. We have not received any chargeback request against the above mentioned transactions from the remitter bank, SBI, through NPCI or mail. So that was the least expected on the part of SBI. To say that the amount has been fraudulently transferred, you please return the amount or retrieve the amount. Bank was totally silent on
that. That's negligence on your part. He has made a complaint instantly. What have you done? All right. What is your response?
We have immediately blocked the card.
Oh, blocking the card is not enough, sir. It can't be.
We have immediately blocked the card, and your lordship.
Did you block the card on his request?
No, they did it on their own volition.
Yes,
Why?
at his request, my lord. At his request.
On their
When
own
he has
volition,
even
they have
complained that on online, immediately card was blocked and it is in the record. And it is stated in his writ petition also.
In my writ petition, I have stated that the bank had blocked my card on their own volition.
Yes, sir.
Possibly
Naturally,
can be
after receiving complaint, we have blocked it.
No. On your own volition, you have done it.
Yes, naturally.
Prior to that.
Yes, we have blocked it.
Let's read the
Yes.
petition then.
Yes.
Read. Where is it, Mr. Bomik?
Yes, I'm coming to it, Lord.
The RBI did not respond. RBI didn't file any reply.
No.
Affidavit.
No.
My lord, this writ petition was filed against order passed by the RBI.
Yes. So RBI was a party.
Yes.
It did not respond.
They have not filed any.
So then his allegation averments go unopposed.
Even in this writ appeal, they are a party. They have not appealed.
And RBI response was that there was negligence on the part of the respondent in sharing the OTP. And regarding UPI, it was the finding of the RBI that without MPIN, transaction cannot be successful. And MPIN has got no control of bank.
Lordship will kindly see.
It is an
My
independent act.
In fact, David, Lordship, page 50, paragraph 12.
Yes.
Should I read the entire paragraph?
Just hold on. Let's get to it. Yes.
That the petitioner respectfully states that when the electronic mail dated 24/2/2022 from the office of the respondent number 2 was forwarded to the petitioner on 25/2/2002 and his comments were short for, the petitioner furnished the same on 26/2/2022, wherein referring to clause 10(2) of RBI circular number so-and-so, dated 6/7/2017, the petitioner stated that where the bank is unable to resolve the complaint.
So Bomik,
Yes.
one part of your transaction was through Google Pay.
Yes.
On that, what the bank has to do?
No, the bank could have very well cancelled the transaction.
No. That's not acceptable.
Bank
And
would
they have an
cancelled the
arguable case that we can say.
Or
The
at
case
least-
is arguable.
At least the bank would have made a chargeback request to the remitter bank
saying that this amount has been.
How
transferred
could they know?
fraudulently.
Where is your complaint? Let us see. Where is your complaint of 18 January?
Yes.
Where is it? 18 January or October? What is it?
It is of 1910 to the bank. Because
You said that you made a complaint on the same day.
that is to the.
Where is that complaint?
Customer
Where
care.
where is that complaint? Let's see.
And 1910, I made a written.
Oh, gentlemen, where is the complaint?
Which one? The written
Both,
complaint?
both. Yes.
The customer care, I have given the numbers. Because
What
that
did you
is-
state?
That is through mobile phone.
So customer care would be relevant only for credit card. For a Google Pay, how they would know what transaction you entered into?
They could have blocked that amount, Lordship. Immediately I called the customer care.
Oh, gentlemen, would they know that the amount has been transferred to Federal Bank? How, what means did they have to do that?
They knew because from the account details, it appears that amount has gone to Federal Bank. They very well knew. On 18.
Okay, let's see your complaint.
Yes. Lordship will kindly see, page 67, annexure 2.
To that extent, the negligence is there.
With reference
Yes.
to the above, this is to state that I have been defrauded by a person using phone number so and so, portraying himself to be a customer care executive of Blue Philip, an online garment seller, in the process of giving me a refund for a blazer, which I wish to return pursuant to an online purchase. I downloaded the app as per instructions received from the fraudsters. The total amount withdrawn from my account is so and so in 3 transactions. I therefore request you to take necessary action and help me retrieve the amount. I have lodged an FIR at Jalukbari police station on so and so.
Where you said that, wherever you said that you made a complaint immediately on 1810. This complaint is silent about your complaint through customer care.
But I have given the customer care help numbers also by which my complaint was acknowledged by the bank.
Where is that?
In my writ petition, those statements are there. Lordship will kindly see. Lordship, this paragraph itself, page 12, paragraph 12, page 50.
To that extent, they are negligent. Director transfer. And that's right. Yes. Then they will send you the OTP for authenticating the payment. Card. We will run to yes. It will get this. I have never used that. I don't use it. No. Just That's right. RBI has to respond.
Lordship will kindly see my statement. In fact,
Mr. Vomik, the matter requires consideration. It's not so straightforward as it appears.
Lordship,
We'll have to admit, we need the response of RBI. That's essential. And as they have not appeared, we'll again have to issue notice after admitting the appeal.
Lordship wanted to see the statement which I have made. That is there, Lordship.
So we'll see it.
Understood, Mr. Vomik, but here it involves a larger question also. This is a very important aspect as to whether when it is done through the UPI, whether I think the RBI would be the best person to say. So I think we should admit it.
Lordship, that apart, there is also gross deficiency of service on the part of the bank.
Those aspects.
For
we'll
that,
look
you got to approach the consumer forum, not the red court. That was the appropriate forum then. Straightforward answer to your submission.
And Lordship, the most important thing is that I have made a complaint. They could have at least made a request to the remitter bank.
That's again negligence or non-performance of service.
That is on the
lack of service.
Lordship, that is gross deficiency in service.
Also,
on the part of
deficiency
the
in
bank.
service, go to the consumer forum. We'll give you liberty, despite pendency of this writ appeal.
Lordship, it is the RBI who ought to have acted upon my complaint, the
That's
banking
right.
ombudsman. They have not done it.
So
So
that's why we
against
need,
So
we need
against
the response of the RBI. No?
So against the.
All right, admit issue notice. Steps, respond number 2 is the SBI. All right, this is the SBI's appeal. The respond number 1 appears through person,
RBI.
in person. The steps for service on the remaining respondents be taken within 7 days. Whereafter, steps for issuing service post admission be taken within 7 days. Whereafter, notices be issued. The RBI, respondent RBI shall be intimated to file its response in this appeal positively.
Lordship, on the earlier occasion, all the respondents have been served.
That was pre-admission, sir. Now this is post-admission.
Item number 15.
Lordship, may I pray for a fixed date, Lordship? Lordship,
Yes.
may I pray for a fixed date?
As soon as service is completed,
I will make a mention. Checking the record.
you make a mention.
Item number 15.
It is your lordship. Lordship, this BIL is about the state of affairs in the State Consumer Commission, my lord.
Mm.
My lord, the state has filed an affidavit, my lord, saying that they have sanctioned an amount of rupees 15,88,000 and odd, my lord, for repair and renovation works in the State Commission, as well as, my lord, an amount of 9.18 lakh was sanctioned by the Government of India for purchase of furniture and a photostep machine in the State Commission.
Okay.
And a proposal for a stenographer has been received from the State Commission.
Okay.
My lord, we are agreed, my lord, by the there being only one stenographer, my lord, 2 benches. So, my lord.
Lordship, then we also have stated, Lordship, Director of Food and Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs has been requested to submit a formal proposal, Lordship, for appointment.
So Director of Food and Civil Supplies
Yes,
is
Lord.
your component.
Yes, Lordship.
So why don't you get the proposal immediately? Expedite this. You have to
Lordship.
expedite this process, madam.
Lordship.
They shall expedite immediately. The proposal.
Heard Mr. P.D. Nayak, the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner. Ms. M. Bachcharji appearing on behalf of the respondent state. It appears from paragraph 6 of the affidavit, additional affidavit filed on 7th of June 2023 that the Director of Food and Civil Supplies, Consumer Affairs, Assam, have requested to submit a formal proposal for appointment of 1 additional stenographer in the Assam State Consumer Forum Redressal Commission. This court is of the opinion that the Office of the Director of Food and Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs should take appropriate steps in that regard, so that the proposal is given a logical conclusion at the earliest. This is the matter after
3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks.
Date, fix the date. 20th July. 20th July.
Have it on the 28th of June.
July. 3 weeks. 20th July is just now.
13th.
We'll have it on then 18th of July.
Deeply obliged.
Okay, Lord.
Supplementary matters. Item number 20.
May it please your lordship.
It was complied with on the other day I had placed.
So it is compliant?
Lordship, as per the latest communication, 8 June 2023, which we have received, which
Yes.
refers to 13 September, 13 September 2022,
Lordship, it consists, this communication consists certain actions taken by the headquarters and enclosed certain annexures, which mention certain annexures which are not enclosed with the communication given to us, Lordship. Lordship,
Lordship, I can provide, I will try to.
Provide the annexures. Then Council Mr. Bhagwati.
Office communications. Office communications.
Basically, they are yes, true.
And actually, this was done by the police headquarters Lordship, DGP office Lordship, not us Lordship. I am the government Lordship, Home and Political Department Lordship.
Okay.
So they have not made them a party Lordship. So that is my problem. I have to.
All right. Still, since the compliance has been made by them,
Lordship.
Home and Political Department, the headquarters would fall under the Home and Political.
Lordship, but we have to get it from them. We do not do that, Lordship. This.
What was the direction anyhow? Let's see.
Lordship.
What is the direction?
Lordship, it comes to page 47, Lordship.
Yes. Let's see the original order.
Relevant part, Lordship.
Hmm.
The learned single judge has already passed an order stating that the petitioners may raise their grievances at the proper place, and if such grievances remains, so then only they should seek a amendment. We are in agreement with the findings of the learned single judge.
The single judge has been affirmed. Yes.
Lordship. We have been informed by the learned senior counsel for the writ petition appellants that the writ petition's appellants had already made a representation dated 24/11/2021. We expect the state government to consider the.
So, all right, madam, this whatever manner they have decided your grievances.
Yes.
If you are aggrieved, get a copy. If they don't give you a copy, file RTI. If you are still aggrieved, then file a writ for mandamus.
Lordship, it's
They were only asked to decide your grievances. That they have done as per the best of their
Yes,
ability.
Lordship, the
So if you are
communication-
aggrieved, you take appropriate action.
Yes, Lordship, it's only seeing the annexures which
So
they have.
you have to go and ask them for the annexures.
Yes, Lordship.
No longer they are in contempt now. All right. In view of the communication dated 8 June 2013, wherein an action taken report dated 13 September 22 issued from the Assam Police Headquarters has been annexed, it is apparent that the grievances raised by the petitioners have been addressed by passing a speaking order. In case, the petitioners are aggrieved of the steps so taken, they will be required to challenge the same as per law. However, we are of the firm opinion that the respondents no longer can be said to be in contempt of this court's order. Hence, the contempt case is closed, rule is discharged.
Item number 21.
We will give them last opportunity already given.
Yes. Lordship, in this case, Lordship, I was required to file my affidavit, Lordship. Lordship, however, my instruction is, Lordship, since it is a challenge to the provision of the act, Lordship, they are required to take some opinions. It is taking some time, Lordship. I will pray for another 2 weeks' time, Lordship. And in fact, respondent number 1 has got nothing to do in this matter, Lordship. Cabinet Secretary.
What the cabinet secretary will do?
The formal party cabinet secretary is basically for representing the Union of India, my lord.
The Union of India is represented through
My lord,
Secretariat, Ministry of Home Affairs.
Ministry of Home Affairs. The lordship, the question here in this petition has got a lot of ramification, my lord. Your lordship will see, on the first date, 4 weeks time was been granted. Second time, 4 weeks time. Last opportunity was for 10 days.
Okay. The application has not been decided. How will you do that then? All right, we'll give you one more opportunity, Mr. Chaudhary. No more than that.
Lordship, I'll be very grateful, Lordship.
I was of the view that if the lordship if my lords, if I make a particular point clear, the lordship can go through the repetition. There were two.
Can we decide it without reply?
No, my lord, there is one more issue is there. My lord, I believe the issue involved.
We already directed, sir, that the amended cost title should be filed. So that permitted to that. No, we have permitted them to file the amended cost. And they have filed the amended cost title. The amended cost title is in place. Virtually, this has been decided, allowed by that order. This is the amended cost title. Page 4. Amended cost title with necessary corrections of the description. That's already done. Yes. Yes. Let them file their affidavit, then we'll consider all your prayers. Mr. Chaudhary submits that as certain provisions of the UPAP Act are under challenge in this writ petition, some more time is needed to file the affidavit in opposition because the same would require some deliberations with the concerned officials in the ministry. Some more deliberations. In the interest of justice, one more opportunity is granted to Mr. Chaudhary for filing affidavit on behalf of the respondents. The IA number so and so is disposed of because as the amended cost title has been filed, the IA number so and so is disposed of. 1565.
My lord, any particular date be fixed, my lord?
All right, 19th July.
My lord.
Lordship, can it be on 18th or 20th, Lordship?
20th.
Oblige.
Let's take up the hearing matters.
Daily list for hearing, item 16.
My lord, they'll be pronounced in that French, of course. There's a bench already. I know. In the Congress, the bench has already been constituted. So you can't do it anywhere else. Yes.
My lord, on last revision, my lord, on 16(2), my lord, there's the direction passed by this honorable court, my lord. To the respondent number 3 to take instruction and
Please the
to
update
submit.
instruction, my lord, regarding any supply of substandard medicine, my lord, to the health department. But that is awaited, my lord. I pray for last 7 days time, my lord, the last time.
This is a constant vigil you have to maintain.
We are maintaining.
Not only in the health department, all across the state.
Yes, my lord, we are maintaining.
The public at large who purchases medicines from the medicine shops or the chemists, they have to be sure that what is being supplied is not spurious. That is
regarding, my lord,
so what is the monitoring mechanism you are having?
Here, my lord, it's regarding supply to the civil hospitals.
We understand, sir. We are in the larger perspective. Why not every person who is having access to medicines on prescription? He should be having an assurance that what is procuring is not spurious.
My lord. In this regard, my lord, the drug inspectors, my lord, they used to go for, my lord, random.
Used to. Now what has happened?
No, they are doing it, my lord. In fact,
So what is the frequency of this sampling process? Have you placed anything on record?
My lord, the main plea was, so far as the issue lordship was just now raised, that I can have the inspection, my lord, entire mechanism. But the issue was, my lord, in 2016-17, there was some, my lord, supply of substandard drugs, my lord. And relying upon those, my lord, reports, the PIL was filed.
Okay, so now how long do you require to file the affidavit?
Here, my lord, I pray for 10 days time, my lord, at least the updated instruction I can place them.
Mr. Gogoi, you are appearing for the respondent number 3.
My lord, 3, 4.
Appearing for the respondents number 3 and 4.
My lord.
And who's for the other respondents?
Union is there, my lord.
Union is there. Praise for and is granted. Further opportunity of 3 weeks to place on record the materials in terms of report in terms of order dated 16/2/23. List up to 3 weeks.
Item number 17 and 18.
What is the controversy? Let us know. Just a brief outline. You don't have any idea?
My lord, some idea I have, my lord. Here, my lord, basic thing is that, my lord.
My lord, I was the petitioner, my lord. I challenged order at page 98, my lord.
Today he is having difficulty. Mr. Chaudhary is not here. He stated that arguing senior counsel, Mr. Chaudhary, is not available today. A request is made to adjourn the matters list on 28th July. As prayed.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Item number 19.
Single use.
My lord, by this petition, I have challenged the validity of Rule 4, 2B of the Plastic Waste Management Rules 2016, notified on 12/8/2021. My lord, in this particular petitioners have been carrying on the business of manufacturing plastic items, single plastic items, my that I have stated in para 1, my lord. And by the notification, my lord, it has been banned totally with effect from July 2022, my lord. Now, my lord, first of all, I am taking your lordship to the notification, my lord, that is the Plastic Waste Management Rules 2016, my lord. Now,
He has reproduced it.
my lord, that notification, my lord,
Yes.
environment. At page 295. I have to ask, not this is the Plastic Waste Management Rules, my lord, 2016.
Yes.
May I read it, my lord? Whereas the Plastic Waste Management and Handling Rules 2011 published.
You're reading rule?
The Plastic Waste Management Rules 2016, my lord. It is
Which rule? Which rule?
2016, my lord.
No, any particular rule from that?
No, my lord, it is not
Okay.
the particular
well.
one. The Plastic Waste Management Rules.
Yes.
2016. Have you got it, my lord?
Yes, yes.
Now, whereas the Plastic Waste Management and Handling Rule 2011 published by notification number such and such, that is such and such, by the Government of India in the erstwhile Ministry of Environment and Forest, as amended from time to time, provided a regulatory framework for management of plastic waste generated in the country. And whereas to implement these rules more effectively and to give thrust on plastic waste minimization, source segregation, recycling involving water pickers, recycles, and water processors in collection of plastic waste collection either from the household or any other for his generation or intermediate?
Mr. Bhatti, just hold on. Mr. Chaudhary, there was an order passed by us that we are not satisfied with your affidavit.
Your
You
Lordship,
file a fresh one thereafter.
I, Lordship, in fact, my friend has brought it to my notice to me. Lordship, I will do that, Lord.
That order was passed on 16 November.
In fact, I had allotted it to him. Lordship will give me.
Passing on the buck. This is not
Since-
fair.
Since Lordship.
This order was passed long back. You are Mr. Das. Mr. Das, what has happened?
Lordship, actually, Lordship, I filed the preliminary objection, Lordship, on that prior to that, Lordship, that date, and the.
What is your objection regarding?
Lordship, my objection on regarding the maintainability, Lordship, because.
Regarding the?
Lordship, Lordship, the preliminary objection is that, Lordship, they have not exhausted already remedy, Lordship. They had given 60 days time, Lordship.
Okay.
The notification was available in the public domain, Lordship.
Mhm.
And thereafter, 60 days time was given. It's a pan India.
Yes, of course,
Yes.
we understand.
So Lordship, no objections were received, Lordship, from any corner, from any part of the state, Lordship.
Okay.
So in the meantime, that as there was no objection, Lordship, this rules has been notified, Lordship.
Okay.
So now at this stage, Lordship, I'm praying that, Lordship, they cannot come to the court, Lordship, seeking that, Lordship. This has to be, because they could have done it during the 60 days.
Mhm. And has this provision must have been challenged in other high courts also. We can presume.
So far, I know, my lord, it's in Jharkhand High Court, Honorable Jharkhand High Court, it has been taken.
What is the fate?
Still, no result is there.
You find out, we feel that this must have been challenged and there must have been an adjudication somewhere.
I will.
It's not possible to believe that these.
It is not the loan case, Lordship.
All right, where are you referring to that objection? What? Let's see.
60 days, Lordship, you'll.
In
Lordship
the
will find
rules?
it-
Ms. Das, where is that 60 days provision?
At
Page 88, or my repetition.
88.
Page 87, Lord. In the
Yes.
repetition.
Lordship, page 87, notification, Lordship,
Yes.
dated 12th August.
Mhm.
The first paragraph. Whereas the draft rules to amend the plastic and waste management rules 2016 were published in the Gazette of India Extraordinary dated 11th March 2021, with notification number so and so, inviting objections and suggestions from all persons likely to be affected thereby within a period of 60 days from the date of copies of the Gazette containing the said draft rules were made available to the public. And whereas copies of the Gazette containing the said draft rules were made available to the public on 11th March 21. And whereas objections.
Whether this can act as an estoppel. They didn't make an objection, but still they say that the provisional are ultra vires the constitution.
Lordship, they are trying to do something indirectly, Lordship, they could not have done it directly, Lordship.
Well, it's okay. That is an objection before the authority. Assuming that objection was made and it is dismissed, then
Yes.
remedy is ultimately in the writ court. So you file an affidavit.
I will do that.
Chaudhary, Deputy SJ, Mr. Chaudhary submits that due to oversight, fresh affidavit could not be filed on behalf of the central government in terms of the direction given on 16/11/22. He prays for and is granted further opportunity of 4 weeks to do the needful list after 4 weeks.
821.
The sphere of the view that the application for condonation of delay is not based on bona fide assertions and grounds. Hence, the same does not merit acceptance. As a consequence, the IA civil number so and so is dismissed as being devoid of merit. As the prayer for condonation of delay has been refused, the connected writ appeal number so and so, yet to be numbered, would fail automatically. June, 12 June. ಅಲ್ಲ? Destroy करना चाहिए था. Destroy करिए उसको.
Item number 2, sorry, supplementary list item 1, writ appeal number 365 of 22.
आपका जजमेंट है ना? राइट में फोटो भी मार करके
The above backdrops, the release of the arrears salaries of the appellant since 1/6/2096, 1996 to 9/6/2012 has been allowed. But yes, due to this significant delay, the appellant shall not be entitled to any claim on that interest. And the entire exercise will be carried out within 3 months from the date of order. So in that manner, the judgment of the learned single judge has been set aside.
Obliged.
The thing is, I never page. Pass it on. Depending on the date. Not. Yes, we put by pen. It is already changed by pen. Report.
Production list for pronouncement of judgment, item number 1, writ appeal 93 of 23. Please, on the list.
The writ appeal is dismissed as being devoid of merit. IA number so and so is also rejected. Is the number. Other page detail. Take now. Let's send it. Next reading.
Production list for hearing item number 1 to 6.
No, these are old pension matters. The last sentence of the order, your lordship will continue.
Yes.
This is not provincialization matter, so
It's
it
not related to provincialization.
related.
Any of these. All
Yes,
of these matters.
Yes, they are old pension scheme, my lord,
Okay.
whether they are entitled there.
Uh,
Similar item is writ appeal 163/23 and 156/20.
In any event, in these matters, all these writ appeals as per you, just give us the order.
Old pension scheme, whether the petitioners, appellants are entitled to old pensions.
So they are not required to be connected with WPC 2450.
No,
That is the error.
WPC 2450 is another matter, only APDCL matter. It's wrongly typed.
Okay,
Some other
there is
matters are there, provincialization.
the interlocutory application. You filed some application for
No,
correction,
we are just mentioning, my lord.
or the matter has been listed on mentioning, oral mentioning of the Senior Counsel, Mr. B.D. Das, that there has been a clerical error, typographical error in recording the order dated 7/6/2023. It is submitted that in the last 3 lines of the said order, comma, the direction has been given to connect these appeals with WPC number 2450/2023 and list the same before the special bench to be constituted for hearing the provincialization matters. Mr. Das submits that controversy involved in these writ appeals pertains to claim of the appellants herein for benefits of old pension scheme, and no element of provincialization is involved herein. In view of the submission so made, comma, the direction given in the order dated 7/6/2023 to connect these writ appeals with WPC number so and so is hereby recalled.
And it may be listed to it 163/23 and 156/23.
They are also OPS.
They are also okay.
These writ appeals, all these writ appeals. There are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. और इसमें order तो एक ही में है, बाकी में order क्या है?
Same order.
Same order. These writ appeal, the files of other analogous writ appeals numbers. 163/23
and 156/23.
156/23 shall be tagged with this bunch of writ appeals and will be listed together for